The greatest WWE heel turns of all time. In professional wrestling, when you know how things will turn out from years of watching the fights, there are only a few things that can still excite and shock you. One is the debut of a new or anticipated wrestler, second is a title change, and the third is a heel turn, especially if done right, out of the blue, and you didn't see it coming. In this video, we cover 5 of the greatest and most shocking WWE heel turns of all time. If you think differently, let us know in the comments. Here we go. Stone Cold Steve Austin. WrestleMania 17. The two biggest names in sports entertainment clashed together in the ring. Steve Austin versus The Rock. Austin knew that he needed to beat The Rock, and that meant by any means necessary. This contributed to a brutal fight which saw both men take each other to the absolute limit. At one point of the match, Vince McMahon got involved, and to the surprise of everybody, I assume, he helped Austin, who was his longtime rival up until that moment. Austin battered The Rock, left him all bloody, pinned, and won the title, starting a new era of a heel Austin. With that said, his heel turn came at the right time. Stone Cold had been doing the same gimmick for years, and with the two big stars in WWE, Austin and The Rock, Stone Cold turning heel helped create a great feud between the two top wrestlers. To see Austin and McMahon work together after being such bitter enemies is without a doubt one of the most shocking moments in the history of WWE. The Rock. After The Rock's Nation of Domination run, a big fan following started to build around him. He was great at cutting promos and extremely entertaining both inside and outside of the ring. All this, with his rising popularity, led him to the championship. Eventually, The Rock began to feud with McMahon, and the Survivor Series pay-per-view in 1998, The Rock wrestled against Mankind, who was then heel, for the vacant WWE Championship. The Rock locked in the sharpshooter on Mankind, and Vince called for the bell. Rings the bell. The Rock, Vince, and Shane all hugged in the ring as the heel transformation was complete. From that point on, The Rock would go on to have a great feud with Mankind, which lasted for several months, and later had another great feud with Stone Cold. Thank you for choosing to watch our video. If you enjoyed so far, please like and subscribe to support our channel. We truly appreciate it. You can also hit the bell icon to get notified when we upload new videos to the channel. Now, let's continue. Macho Man. This heel turn took time to build, from 1987 to 1989, but it was worth it. Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan joined forces 1987 to form the Mega Powers. The two legends went on to feud with the Mega Bucks and Twin Towers. However, the Mega Powers would eventually come to an end. Even though Savage was the champ, Hogan still had popularity on his side, and months of being Hogan's sidekick were enough for Macho Man. Macho Man's heel turn would be complete at the main event in February 1989. Savage was thrown into Miss Elizabeth, and Hogan carried her backstage to receive medical help. Hogan would come back to the ring, but Savage would refuse to tag him in. Instead, he slapped Hogan in the face and left him to fend for himself. Backstage, Macho would take a cheap shot at Hogan, hitting him with the championship belt, and Macho's heel turn would be complete. This heel turn led to one of WrestleMania's most legendary matches, when Hogan faced Savage for the title at WrestleMania 5. Shawn Michaels. The Rockers were a very popular and loved tag team, and their breakup eventually helped Shawn Michaels become the showstopper. Starting in 1985, the tag team had several accomplishments along the way, up until their split in 1992. They had become the AWA Tag Team Champions in 1987, and headed for the WWF in 1988. They had amazing feuds, especially against the Brainbusters, but they never officially held the WWF Tag Team Championship, even though in 1990 they did defeat the Hart Foundation, who were the reigning champions at the time. The official breakup came in 1992 on Brutus Beefcake's barbershop show. Michaels and Jannetty shook hands to show that they had put their differences aside. However, it seemed that Michaels had other plans. In a brief second, Michaels stunned Jannetty by delivering the Sweet Chin music and then sending him through the barbershop window. Michaels and Jannetty were supposed to feud after the breakup, but Jannetty ended up leaving WWF for personal reasons. With this heel turn, the Rockers may have died that night, but Shawn Michaels' career was just getting started. Andre the Giant. For years, Andre the Giant was one of the most loved wrestlers in the industry. Andre has lost matches due to disqualification or countout, but he had never been pinned in his WWF career. However, his record and his gentle giant persona would all change in 1987. When Hogan was invited to Piper's Pit to accept the trophy, he had been the champion for 3 years. Andre came out to congratulate his friend, and everything seemed to be fine between the two. Andre accepted a smaller trophy than Hogan's for going undefeated and being the only undefeated wrestler in history. It was Hogan's time to come out and congratulate Andre, but the focus remained on Hogan. This seemed to annoy the Giant and decided to head backstage. The next time Hogan and Andre met on Piper's Pit, Andre was accompanied by his new manager, Bobby Heenan. Hogan tried to reason with Andre, but Heenan claimed Hogan used Andre. Eventually, Andre challenged Hogan for his title and ripped his shirt and crucifix, leaving Hogan in shock. Andre the Giant became heel. Andre's heel turn led to one of the greatest matches in WrestleMania history, as Hogan and Andre faced off at WrestleMania 3. Without Andre's heel turn, there wouldn't have been the legendary body slam delivered by Hogan, which maybe even took the company a few steps forward, all the way to what we know today. Thank you for watching. What is your favorite heel turn of all time? Let us know in the comments. Reminding you to like our video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to support our channel. We truly appreciate it. Also, hit the bell icon to get notified when we upload new videos to the channel. Have a great day.